These winter fragrances, like you, are a perfect 10 out of 10. I've done previous top 20 winter list fragrance videos where we discuss the top 4 in 5 different occasions to wear winter fragrances. If you haven't already, check them out on the channel, guys. This video is going to be a little bit different. I essentially just want to cover what I think the best fragrances in wintertime are. These are fragrances that I wouldn't consider 10 out of 10s generally, but just for wintertime, they would get a perfect 10 out of 10 score. To get that score for this video, the criteria is that your ingredients have to be high quality in the fragrance. The blend, so how the ingredients come together, has to be high quality, smooth, very well done. Performance, of course, has to be at least 8 hours, which is going to be easier to do in a winter list. And finally, the fragrance has to smell more expensive than its price tag if it's designer, and if it's niche, it has to smell like it's worth its price tag. Let's get started. There are 10 fragrances. Number 10, Dior Savage Eau de Parfum. An underrated concentration in the Sauvage line. It's not as versatile as the Eau de Toilette. However, this was one of my first work fragrances that I wore in the colder weather, and it got me so many compliments. I think it's actually better than the Eau de Toilette overall. The opening is more sexy, has this very nice nutmeg opening. It smells most natural in that time period. It's gonna last 12 hours. It's got a classy amount of projection. It's less annoying than the Eau de Toilette. It's more smooth. And then it does become more synthetic. It still has that very heavy Ambroxan DNA of Sauvage, but it's very sexy. It's well done. It's still very high quality. So don't sleep on this flanker of the Sauvage line if you haven't tried it. Giorgio Armani's Code Eau de Parfum. This is Armani's classic DNA. They took the original Code Eau de Toilette, one of the sexiest, spicy, aromatic fragrances a man can wear. It's got me many compliments in the past. A lot of girls love that fragrance on me as well. Eau de Parfum just improves it, makes it longer lasting. 12 hours with a soft projection, the beautiful vanilla added in here as well. So spicy, fresh vanilla, very well balanced, so beautifully balanced this fragrance. This is an elegant man's cool, confident, reserved signature fragrance. Code Absolute is also great, but I think this is on par with it. I think they're both very good fragrances. Jean-Paul Gaultier's Le Mal Le Parfum. The bottle with the physique that's modeled after my own. I will always have a special place in my heart for the original Le Mal, but I can't deny that in today's formulations, the Le Parfum is better, objectively. It's updated the DNA, it's romantic, smooth, airy cardamom, so it's very spicy and warm and beautiful. The beautiful lavender and vanilla, it's all very well balanced, but still smells romantic and mature. It is the modern, more mature man's version of Le Mal, with great performance, 8 to 10 hours with moderate projection, so much better than the original Le Mal. So this is probably Jean-Paul Gaultier's best fragrance that they offer at the moment. Penhaligon Sartorial. If you want one fragrance for the office in the cold weather in wintertime, just get this and call it a day, because this is not going to get beat really. This is Barbershop Perfection, one of Penhaligon's best, and a little bit under the radar from the brand in my opinion, that it just does fougere, traditional barbershop aftershave DNAs with class. They've added cashmere in here, I think, which is the note that gives the fragrance lift, makes it smell like a freshly pressed iron shirt. It has a very unique effect to it. It has honey in here as well, so it's a beautiful, sweet, but not too sweet, balanced, dense, gorgeous, just insanely high quality barbershop blend. I think this is £100 you can get this for, and I think that's a bargain actually for how high quality this is. 8 hours longevity with a soft projection. Spicebomb Extreme by Viktor and Rolf. Spicebomb Extreme was designed for wintertime. You can't really use it any other time in the year, but this is a head turner. If you want compliments in a casual environment, let's say you're in a wood cabin out skiing, for example, this is the classic fragrance for that, or if you're at a Christmas party, something like that. Apparently it has been reformulated, but this bottle I have is 12 hours longevity, beast mode, loud projection. It smells like the Christmas spices you'd get during that season, all in one. Spices like nutmeg, cumin, vanilla. I think it has a lot of tobacco in here as well. It's very, very beautiful. Just a very sexy, extreme, all in the spicy direction of fragrances, which is very cool. You knew Parfum de Marly was going to be in this video. Parfum de Marly's Layton Exclusif. Scent-wise, this is probably the best in the entire brand, Layton Exclusif. It's not that versatile. It's sort of going to be a cold weather special occasion fragrance, so only when you really want to dress up and really want to impress. But it takes Layton, there's spiced, floral, apple pie, vanilla DNA and adds coffee and oud. Very regal, expensive smelling. This is definitely one for impressing other people. This bottle here is 14 hours longevity in my skin with a moderate projection. A lot of Parfum de Marly fragrances have been reformulated recently because IFRA, the regulator for fragrances, really went ham recently and tripled the amount of allergens they have. So bear that in mind. Try Parfum de Marly fragrances now in their current iteration. I will hopefully do a buying guide for this brand if you guys would like to see that, to see how things perform now. Tom Ford Noir Extreme. Cardamom is one of the sexiest, spicy, warm notes in perfumery, especially for men, in my opinion. This does cardamom to perfection. It adds a lot of its own character and uniqueness to cardamom. It's got a lot of florals in here. It's got a kulfi note, which is a dairy frozen dessert that originates from India. So it smells extremely unique. It's like a floral gourmand fragrance. It smells edible, sexy. It's going to make you very memorable in the bedroom. One of the greatest date night fragrances that's ever been created, bar none, in my opinion. 8 hours longevity with a soft projection. Prada's L'Homme Intense. Some people say this is discontinued, but as long as I see it on their official website, I will say that this is still available. This is one of the greatest iris fragrances in the designer game, bar none. Dark, sweet, leathery iris with a very playful vibe that still smells very elegant as well, as per usual of Prada. 10 hours longevity with a moderate projection. So it's a very strong, sturdy iris fragrance to wear in the cold weather. It's one of my favorites in my entire collection, and I definitely prefer this over the original Prada L'Homme, which is a very different direction. And why not one more Prada? Prada's Midnight Train. A lot of people don't realize Prada has their own niche collection, and this is one of them. This is their take on patchouli. Patchouli is one of the greatest, it's one of my favorite perfumery notes in general. It's very versatile. As someone who does perfumery himself and makes my own fragrances, patchouli is a very handy note to have. It's very complex, it's rich, adds a lot of character to fragrances. This has a beautiful darkness to it. It's pure patchouli with some vanilla, so it's very intense and sweet and just very highly blended. Lots of naturals in here. It smells like very high quality, dark. As the name suggests, you wear this at midnight, like nighttime, pure nighttime cold weather fragrance that if you just want the best patchouli perfumery out there, this is it for you. So either go for Prada's Midnight Train or Chanel's Coromandel. They are two of the best pure focused patchouli fragrances in the market at the moment. And this is beast mode as well. This is like 14 hours longevity with a loud projection on my skin. Azzaro The Most Wanted. A really strong contender for Versace Eros's throne of the king of clubbing. This takes the Stronger With You DNA essentially that is very modern and very popular in today's market and makes it more sexy, fun, fresh and inviting in the opening. Adds a toffee note in here that's very sexy, adds a lot of character. So I think this is a more natural, although it's still synthetic overall, it's more natural, more smooth and more modern than Versace Eros. And I get fantastic performance, a loud projector, 8 to 10 hours, a head toner. This has got me a lot of positive attention. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. What do you think of winter fragrances? Are you looking forward to wearing them? Do you prefer the lighter, fresh fragrances of summertime or the more dense and intense scents of the winter season? Let me know what some of your favorite winter fragrances that you like to wear are going to be this season. I'll see you guys in the next one. Check out our other videos as well in the meantime. Bye.